I don't like it either. Speaking of not liking things, I've realised, thanks to some of the comments section, and also thanks to me watching stuff back, that my videos recently have been a bit laggy. And I don't know why. I've been working away at the settings and stuff, and I tried a little tester game against Burnley to see how it looked. It wasn't the best example. I know we've had lagging issues, so I'm hoping that this is going to fix it. Actually, to be fair, playing Burnley probably wasn't the best idea, because there probably won't be any highlights. Yeah, it hasn't really paid off, Abs. No. Do you know why? Because Burnley won't come out their half. Don't you dare. Oh, he's at the bar. Biggest waste of time and money. 3 minutes of added on time. A wonderful 0-0. Thanks, Burnley. Thanks for letting me test out to see if the graphics worked. There'll definitely be highlights today, though, because we are playing Liverpool away from home after what has been a very busy January transfer window. Let's get into it. Hopefully with no lag. We can dream. We can dream. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of my FM21 Brentford save, where in Season 4 things are picking a little bit up. We are 8 points basically off of safety. 8 points off of the magical 40 mark in what has been a bit of a difficult second season. But, there is light. I was going to come back at the end of the transfer window for games against West Brom and Blackburn, but basically, long story short, is that matches got rearranged due to me doing quite well in the Cups. So what I've done now is I kind of gone a little bit through completely the entire transfer window, where a fair bit happened, but not too much as I would normally have. And we just recently drew 0-0 with Burnley, but it was a very good January. You could tell here we had back-to-back defeats against a lot of teams, against City, United and Arsenal. The City game we were 3-0 up, lost 4-3. Lost 4-1 to United, lost 4-2 to Arsenal. So 12 goals conceded in 12 games wasn't brilliant. We're still not defensively excellent, but the rest of the month was really, really good. We beat Torquay, we drew with Villa away from home, we beat West Brom, we beat Blackburn, we beat MK Dons, and then, like I said, we drawn against Burnley in a 0-0. Things have been pretty good, and there was a little bit of activity during the transfer window. I'm not going to lie, a lot of it was actually just in terms of sales. So Jakob Modder, who I bought in, as you remember, very cheaply, originally for 240k, he's been sold on for 875, which is pretty good. But the big ones are kind of a lot of the players I did bring in, and there's one that's really, really hurt me. This one hasn't. Ethan Ampadu is a bit of a knob. It's safe to say on on Football Manager. Always complaining about not getting any game time. Whenever he did play, he was absolutely terrible. I managed to do okay and sell him for 40 million, which means I made a £1 million loss over the space of a year. That's not the end of the world, but just, yeah, a decision I made that in hindsight wish I hadn't. I was a little bit unsure about it, honestly, when I bought him. It's just proven to be the case. He is not very good. The same can't be said of Joe Worrell, who had a really, really good season for me last year. Did really well coming up. Bought him for 4.8, sold him on for 10. So in terms of profit, brilliant. He's already got an 8 rating for Newcastle as well, which is good, which is what the team that he's gone to. But the big one is this one. Josh Da Silva has also gone to Guangzhou and followed Ethan Ampadu. They came in with a really big bid. I couldn't really say no to it. He's been a really good player. A really good player for us. But I just feel with some of the players that I've got in, with the emergence of Vera in the middle of the park, how much game time is he going to get? I don't really know. He's just such a good player, but I felt it was time to let him go. He deserves first team football, regular first team football. I'm going to miss him. I really am. And I am a little upset because I thought he'd be here till the end of the season, but he got a bit upset when I rejected the bid. They came back in and I had to let him go. It was a tough one. But as always, I did go back out and do a little bit of buying. I bought in Jose Ruiz on a free. This is literally just more of a money making exercise. I got light on the scout report as well. They said he was really good. He's actually really not. So it's good because it's a free. Regardless of what happens, I probably will make some money back on him. But yeah, not my best signing. Let's move on swiftly. Ivanusek has now been bought officially for 19.25 million. He's got 12 goals and 21 appearances along with 5 assists. He's easily been probably the standout player of the season so far. Very, very pleased. Like I said, bought him for 19.25 million thanks to our optional future fee. I decided, you know what, I am going to buy him. He's got all the traits I need to be a really good player at this level. He's still only 25 years old. He's only going to get better. So I went and splashed the cash to get him in. So 19.25 million. I think to get him under 20 million is a really, really big coup on our part. But the big one for me is getting in young Harvey Elliott. Now, I bought him in on loan from Liverpool, and I have got an idea or an eye on potentially signing him later on. Certified wonder kid, got all the player traits you would really, really want. He has been very good for us as well so far. Not scored, but he's got 2 assists in 4 appearances so far. Just assists racking up all over the shop. He is obviously a brilliant footballer. He's still only 20 years old, and I think the best thing now is that in that sort of middle three here, we've got absolutely stacks of quality in that midfield three. We're now kind of getting to the point from being a decent Premier League team to being a good Premier League team, and he has sort of helped make that happen by obviously just being a little bit better than what we had. It's good because I can switch between him and Mbuemo, and yeah, just very, very happy. It's a good signing, a really good signing. But obviously he will not be able to play today as we are taking on Liverpool, which always means it's going to be a bit difficult. Adam Hlosek isn't particularly happy with the way he's been treated, if you like, at the moment, but I'm not really too sort of fussed about that side of things, harsh as it might sound. Ait Nouri is coming back from a very, very painful injury, but this is the team that's kind of done us really well. I brought back Graham Gebby on loan from Burnley. I brought him back because he's just accelerated into something altogether a bit more formidable. I look at him now and I think he's now gone up to the definition of wonder kid. He is going to be an absolute superstar. I look at it now, to buy him for £6.5 million, I look at him now and think, my God, this guy could be amazing. He genuinely could. It maybe could be as good as, I don't know, like Van Dijk. He is absolutely unbelievably good, and he's come back in and made a bit of a difference to our back line. So this is the way the team's lining up at the moment. You've got Woodman in goal. Henry has done really well filling in for Ryan Ait Nouri. Then you've got Bella Kotchap and Gebby, who formed a decent partnership at the back. Vlad Soufal is back in at right back. He wants to leave, which is a bit disappointing, but so far I've kind of just let him get back into it. Although I'm going to swap him out today, and I'm going to bring Ross McCrory back in because he's done really well and he also wants more game time. Samare's been great. Hector Vera's come in and played really well, played at 7.36 so far. Ivanusek is on the left, Almada is in the middle, and Mbuemo is on the right, and Eddie Nketiah is leading the line up front. Been a very, very good sort of period of time, and like I said, I feel now that the team's beginning to gel. If I make signings now, they're not going to be overhauled signings. I think there's going to be a lot more in the way of, what's the word I'm looking for? I think we're going to be a lot more sort of just buying quality. It's less quantity now because I think the squad is good, and now it's more about, when I'm going to buy players, I want to buy players that are going to sort of probably step into the first team. But I think we're getting to that stage now where to improve on the first team, I have to spend a lot of money to improve on what it is that we have. 6 minutes or so here at Anfield. Liverpool yet to kind of get going. They've got a very good team. I can see that they're playing Martin Odegaard though in a slightly deep line playmaker role. Doesn't matter though when Fabian just literally heads in ahead of Vera. Not his best moment considering he's 6 foot. I'm a little surprised he lost that header. We just concede so many goals against the big boys. Just so many goals. I mean, Woodman gets somewhere near it, but not quite enough. And then all of a sudden they kind of just opened up here a little bit, and this doesn't look good. As Salah whips the ball into the back post, and Virgil van Dijk hits the bar. We're all at sea at set pieces. Ultimately, we're not. Games against Liverpool that aren't the ones that are going to decide where we are in the season. The most important thing, really, for me, is that we have made progress, and that again, we're looking at having a decent finish to Mohamed Salah. It's his 29th goal of the season. This could get painful, really quickly. I mean, this is taking Liverpool back top of the table, to be fair. Like they're in a really, really good position. They're playing absolutely out of their skins at the moment, so I don't expect us to get anything out of this game, but I did maybe expect it to be a little harder for them than we've made it. Ultimately, though, I'm very happy with where we are. I'm happy finishing in this sort of anywhere between 10th and 14th, I think, is pretty good. If we can get another top half finish by finishing in 10th, then that's just brilliant. Great tackle there by Vera. Vera's been brilliant, to be fair. Rico Henry. Lose that to Bobby Firmino. Is now number 20. What's that about? That's why Lautaro Martinez is number 9. I mean, Rico Henry. Can we just get a goal just to make me feel better, please? McCrory throws it in. He doesn't even get it past Mane. Samara on the ball sends it to Vera. The only player I think so far that's had a decent game. Good ball by McCrory into Eddie Nketiah. That's better from McCrory, and that's a good finish by Eddie. He's in very good form at the moment as well. He's scoring goals for fun. Maybe, just maybe. No, come on, Mike. Let's not be silly. But I'm glad we scored. Well, I'm going to say show me something else in the second half. It's not been the best of performances, it's safe to say. I've been very impressed with Vera, though. Even though he's playing at 6.5, I actually think he's been better than that. And Buemo's not had a good day, so I'm going to bring on Mo Durame. He's going to go out to the left-hand side. Even Useka's going to go into the right. And Thiago Almada's not had a good day again. He's not been in very good form as Almada. I'm going to take him off and I'm going to bring on Franco. And Franco's going to sit back here. And I'm going to let him play on the sort of anchorman role. Let him play a little bit deeper. See how we get on. But Almada's not really been affecting games like he should be. He is a top quality player. But he's not playing like it. It's safe to say. He's had a very kind of... He's just had a bit of an off season, I think it's safe to say, Almada. He's still done okay, but I just guess I expect more from him, which might be a mistake. Samare, good play by Samare. Go on, mate. Out to Ivanusek. Go on. What are you going to do? Samare on the ball, drifts forward, back to Ivanusek. Back to Samare. This is good. We're kind of probing, but without really getting anywhere. Good ball by Gebbie. That's a good defence splitting one. Gebbie into Franco. Franco out to Ivanusek. Good ball there by Ivanusek. Finds Vera. Vera play him through. Mo Durame! 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 Of course he scored. Mo Durame. It's 3-2. He's built. He's built for the Premier League. It's a brilliant goal, to be fair. We played some really good ball. That ball from Ivanusek does it. And Vera plays in Durame, who keeps his run on side. It's the first time finish. He doesn't let Alisson set himself. He buries it past him. Great finish by Mo. Come on! The problem I've got is Ivanusek's not having a very good game. What can I do to change this? I'm going to take Ivanusek off. Harold Diaz is going to come on. I'm going to put him in there. And I'm going to get Durame up front with Eddie Nketiah. At the end of the day, you know, we've done the job. You know, we've kind of come in. We've got ourselves 2 goals. We've played really well. But I am going to go for it. Give them maybe a little bit of something different to worry about. Gebbie on the ball. Finds McCrory. No way. Samare. Back to Gebbie. Gebbie drifts forward. He's been tackled by Fabian. It's a great play, but they've given it away there. Coman gives it away to Samare. He's had a brilliant game. Again, as always in the midfield. It's a decent ball over the top. Durame's in. No way. Durame. Oh, it's a brilliant save. And James Justin clears it. Liverpool cannot handle him. Mo Durame has come on. And he is absolutely tearing Liverpool to shreds. 4 minutes of added on time. There's a highlight. Woodman to Kotchap. Back to Woodman. Bit of a rushed clearance, not great from him there. Rekic on the ball, who's not had a very good day, it's safe to say. Durame and Co have run him ragged. Trent on the ball, don't let him have the space to whip in across. Vera could be off here. Vera could be off. It didn't look a great tackle from here. I don't want to say he's got that in his locker because I've not seen that, but he's undone what has otherwise been a really good performance by the young man. Has been undone. That red card's put a little bit of a take off the shine on the performance. Because I was going to say, I thought we played really well, and we did. We did play really well, but that tackle by Vera was not a good one. Not a good one at all. Durame though, been amazing, absolutely amazing. what a man he is! I love him so much. Actually, no, you know what we're going to do? We're going to come back for the FA... I've not really done anything in terms of the Cups. Let's come back for the FA Cup 5th round and then the game away at St Mary's against Southampton. We've not really seen a lot of me in the FA Cup, but I think it'd be interesting to see how we do. It'd be nice to have a bit of a cup run. Newcastle's a game we can definitely win as well. There's a lot of teams in here that I think we could potentially take on. Chelsea v Liverpool, one of the big boys is going to go out there. I think maybe, just maybe, we can make the quarters, maybe even a semi-final. Let's see how we go, but Thanks so much for watching today's episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please drop a like on the video, share, subscribe. Sorry about the lagging issues recently. Hopefully they'll be sorted from today's episode. But until I see you in the next one, we'll see you in the FA Cup. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and stay cool. Bye.